Jordan, what's going on?
What's good? What's good? What's good?
Brandon Scoopy Robinson, Valley Sports. I remember first two games were definitely more of a chess match between both teams. Um, you hitting that three half court definitely set you guys up, but I feel like last game was more of a energy booster for Boston. How do you get a home feel for your team in Boston?
What you mean by the last part?
You guys have to just excel. Like I know a lot of
Yeah.
teams feed off crowds. In this instance, guys are chanting things for you. How do you get a feel of just playing in your home court while still being in Boston?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I think that's the challenge you get with being on the road. Um, you know, embrace it more than anything, and it's an amazing experience to be a part of. But when we're at home, we feel that same energy as it should be when you're on the road, and just finding ways to, play through that. Find ways to just be connected and get wins.
On the right side, Dan Devine.
Sure. Jordan Dandevine from The Ringer. Yes, when you were coming off the screens last night, obviously the bigs are at sort of different depths. Sometimes they're up a little bit, sometimes they're further back. Does that give you any kind of pause or hesitation when you see that? Like, or are you like reading an automatic? If they're back, I'm firing. If they're up, I got to try to drive. Is it kind of difficulty to find a rhythm as they shift those coverages?
In terms of the drop coverage, no, not really. It's just a matter of when you're getting into it and um, the type of shot you're trying to get. Like the drop is open, especially being a 3-point shooter and the high ball screens that we're setting. But I'm also trying to get your guys involved and trying to get everybody else touches. Just because earlier on in the shot clock is when we're getting to them. So just finding ways to pick and choose when to shoot them, and also what looks to take.
Third row in the middle.
Hey, Jordan. Dalton Johnson, NBC Sports Bay Area. Two quick questions. I think your first shot was from the mid range yesterday. Do you think that's a part of the game that can kind of get you going a little more offensively?
Yeah, kind of relating back to this last question, just being able to take what the defense gives us. Some bigs are deeper than others, and some are a little bit higher. But being able just to be aggressive and get to the midi as well is something that definitely can help.
And then with that, kind of with the aggressiveness, what's been kind of the balance of finding the right form of aggressiveness? And for you, is it more looking at film or talking to some of the veterans like Andre, Steph, Clay about where to find those right holes with the aggressiveness?
Yeah, everything. Also being out there and going through it, seeing drops, seeing different coverages, seeing doubles or blitz. So watching film has always been a part of the work that I put in, and asking questions is also a big determining factor. So I guess all of it.
First row on the left.
This month is the 50th anniversary of Title IX. My question for you is curious to know your take on the 50th anniversary and how Title IX's impact is for girls in sports and what improvements you'd like to see.
Mm, that's the one, huh? Great question. Women in sports, obviously, girls in sports is something that's huge to me and has been a big part of my entire life. I was talking about it earlier this year. I have a really close friend, Abrike Agwambale, who is in the WNBA, and just the impact that she has, um, not only for you know girls and younger women and people who are being able to play the game, but she makes an impact everywhere. So being able just to follow her lead and stand for it is I'm all with it.
One more question. Okay, Jordan. Thank you.